Hey y'all, welcome back to My Sister Cooks if you've been with me before, and welcome to My Sister Cooks if this is your first time finding me. I'm so happy that you did. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm about to go, well, I just got off of work, but I'm about to head right back out to go to Stop and Shop because I have been dying to see if I can still make a $5 meal. The last time I made this, the last time I made a $5 meal, prices were high and they've gone up. So you know, it always depends on what I find in the store and how creative I can get when I am trying to do these meals. So if you haven't been here before, I have a family of 4 and I am going to try to make a $5 meal, hopefully a dinner, to feed my family of 4. So let's head out. Okay, yeah, really quick correction. I noticed in the editing process that I said I have a family of 4. I do not have a family of 4. I am currently feeding 4 people at this moment. We have 2 adult children that have gone on. They're out the house, and we still have 2 children who are still in the house. So with myself and my husband, it is 4 people. Also, I did the whole video, and I forgot to tell y'all how much I spent on the meal. So I'm just gonna tell you right now. Or should I tell you right now? Y'all, I just walked right past those peppers, even though I really wanted them. I always try to look for fresh vegetables, but fresh is hardly a word I would use to describe this broccoli. I live in a community where it is very difficult to get fresh produce at times, and it's just something that I deal with living in my neighborhood. Potatoes are always filling, so I don't know, maybe I can do something with some potatoes. Although this says French fries, this is actually the frozen vegetable section, and I still have broccoli on my brain. They are remodeling this supermarket, so I couldn't find anything, but I managed to get a couple of things after walking around in circles, trying to find things where I normally would find them. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I spent $5.28. So the $5.28. Okay, y'all, so this is what I got. I got the broccoli cuts, a bag of broccoli. I got some extra sharp cheddar Vermont cheese. I got this active dry yeast, which I'm going to use to make some bread. This is my fresh vegetable, 1 onion, and I'm going to rely heavily on some of my staple pantry items, including this my veggie bag, my freezer veggie bag where I put my vegetable scraps. I always save them because I never know when I'm going to use them. And sometimes it's more economical to just make things from scratch. So I said this yeast is only, I think it was like 75 cents. So I just said I'm going to make my own loaf of bread. So while my bread is rising, I am going to try to make a simple vegetable broth using my vegetable scrap bag, and I'm chopping up some veggies and putting them in. I also had that little pieces of carrot over there that you saw, these right here. I also had those in my vegetable bag. So I was actually going to toss those, but I said, no, let me put them in my vegetable bag. So this is my first time making a cheddar and broccoli soup. If you have not already figured out, that's what I'm trying to make. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I'm winging this. I think I kind of made this before, but I don't remember. But anyhow, at this point, I thought that my roux was too dark and that I had maybe burnt the flour, and so I was a little bit worried. This dough has been rising for about an hour, and I put it in the oven while I assemble the rest of my soup. It's still looking a little dark to me at this moment, and so I'm really not sure how it was going to turn out, but I went ahead and dropped my cheese in there and my carrots. Ideally, you would use cream, but when I am doing a budgeting challenge, I really cannot afford heavy cream or half and half a lot of the times, and so I just do it out, or I use something else. In this case, I didn't use anything else. Because I wanted to keep it as close as possible to $5, and just using what I had, what I bought, and some staple items. that I have at home. Y'all, here is this loaf of bread. This is my first time making this particular recipe of bread. It was supposed to be like a quick rising loaf. I don't know why this thing is puffed up like this on the top, but the bottom of this bread looks delicious. The bread actually tastes really good. And so my plan was to make some grilled cheese using the rest of the cheese that I didn't use in the broccoli to just kind of like make this more of a heartier meal for my family. And here is my cheddar and broccoli soup and my grilled cheese with my homemade bread. I was really worried that the roux was too dark, but in the end, it turned out fine, even though I didn't have cream or heavy cream or milk to use in this video. The bread was a little bit crumbly and falling apart. It's my first time making this recipe, but it is delicious. It browned really well, and I just cannot stop dipping my grilled cheese sandwich into this cheddar and broccoli soup. I still have a lot left in the pot. Actually, this is not going to be for 4 people because my daughter is not going to eat this, but me, my son, and my husband will. And I do have a lot of bread left over, a lot of cheese left over for more grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh my God, some of my homemade bread became these croutons, and these are so good.